Hi, this is Haley with Shift for our monthly What's App-ening talk. For anybody who might be joining us today for the first time, these interviews are held each month with an app developer, and they're intended to be a resource on cutting-edge enabling technologies that are aimed at DSPs and family networks. So today we have Steve Stock. If you want to introduce yourself, Steve, and where you work.
Sure, thank you. My name is Steven Stock. I'm Vice President of AbleLink Smart Living Technologies. AbleLink started in '97. I joined Dan in '98 and have been there with them since then. I mostly do research and development, concept generation, proposal writing, a lot of government reports, and project management. I've also worked in the IDD industry as an administrator for over 40 years. First job was midnight shift in the group home, and most recently semi-retired last year from a director of residential services position. So I'm originally from Michigan's Upper Peninsula. I have a lovely wife, Lee, and two twin sons named Casey and Matthew.
Nice. Well, thank you for being here today. So Steve is going to talk about the app that he is working with. If you would just like to describe it for us, Steve, in just a few sentences, what it is and what it does.
Sure. WayFinder is an app that we started working on in 2006. And it basically allows you, people with intellectual disabilities have great problems with independent transportation. They usually don't drive. And they also have difficulty generalizing learning. So this is an app that allows you to create custom instructions based on GPS waypoints that include pictures, audio, text messages, vibrations to help alert them to how to safely and correctly ride a fixed bus route. It's also been used to support walking routes, even bicycle routes. So that's kind of it in a nutshell. It is a research-based app. We have gone through a series of research projects funded by the U.S. Department of Education, the National Institutes on Health, and most recently, Department of Transportation's ATRI program, Accessible Transportation Technology Research Initiative. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Nice. And how did you guys come up with the concept to create this app?
Well, again, it was 2008 or 7. We just really, Dan and I both worked in the field and realized the great dependencies people with intellectual disabilities had on transportation, and realized that GPS was a potential option for that, and also realized the importance of not just Google-based generic directions, but very personalized directions, using the person's name and addressing some specific issues they may or may not have. So we went through this series of research projects, and it's really evolved since then to an entire ecosystem of supports. One of the key things that WayFinder does is an opt-in option, so that a caregiver or family member can track the person while they're riding the bus live on a map. And there's lots of other safety features that have been built into the app as well.
Awesome. Well, that sounds super person-centered, and also I love how the family members can be involved in tracking as well. So I know you described a little bit about who the app was for already, self-advocates with IDD, and where would we go about finding this app if viewers are interested in downloading it?
Sure. Our website is www.ablelinctech.com, but Rich Harold is our customer experience director, and he's at rich@ablelinctech.com. Alternatively, you can reach at 719 592-0347, extension 1003. We have last year started a new approach to the app. It's not just selling the app, but we are selling it now as a service.
Okay.
It is a fairly sophisticated piece of software. It's a very different kind of thing, and a lot of times direct service professionals aren't quite familiar with some of this kind of stuff. So with the smart supported living service, we offer monthly meetings, trainings, any kind of setup, and we initiate that kind of stuff, the upgrades and those kind of things as well. And it's been really helpful in getting people to best practice quicker when using the app.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you. And then if viewers want any additional information, should they visit your website? Should they reach out to you, to the email you just provided for Rich?
Probably Rich. I'm always willing to talk to anybody about it. in this field, if you get somebody to listen to what you do at work, it's great. So I'm at steve@ablelinctech.com if people would like
Okay,
to reach out to me as well.
great. Thank you. And then do you have anything else you would like to share today about AbleLink or the WayFinder app?
No, I would just probably say that I'll give a quick story. We recently had a case in Tennessee where
Mhm.
a young man learned to use the app to get to work, and I also learned the route back home. It was the first time he ever been independent in riding the bus anywhere, and he has since used that to walk to work. And I noticed in his tracking chart his time was cut in half. And when I inquired with the staff, they said, well, he's riding his bike now. So it's just
Oh,
really
nice.
interesting to see what happens out there when people use the app.
Yeah, thank you for sharing that story with us.
Sure.
Well, I think that's all that we have today for you. Thank you for taking the time to share with us and explain the app, and we will provide your contact information under this video so that people can reach out if they have any more questions.
Great. Thank you very much for the opportunity, Haley. We appreciate it.
Thank you. Have a great day.
You too. Take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye.